trying to make sure the music's good. Okay, now I gotta make my phone go on mute. And we actually had a storm this morning. I slept through apparently, but we apparently had a storm. So I was like, oh dang it. But we needed the rain, so that was good. You ready to get back into this? Oh, and my 12 subs for YouTube dropped down to 11 again. So, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. That whole thing. It happens. It could have been that they didn't mean to. Could have meant that they watched some videos and then they just didn't like the newer stuff. I mean, it's bound to happen. I'm not always gonna have everything rising and no drops. So it's not too big of a deal. Once I get higher numbers, it won't be like as noticeable. But I noticed that today while I was starting up. But we still have the same amount of people on Twitch though, so we're still Twitch is my baby now. Twitch is the focus. Oh, and probably tomorrow I'll be switching to my glasses. Well, that's why, like, it's all how you, like, it bothered me at first, but it's all in the mindset. You can't, like, any business, you're gonna have losses and you're gonna have things come in. And you just gotta focus on when you're starting something. It's gonna be more losses than positives at the beginning. But then the more you do it, the more you just boost up and you're just like, I got this. So, I'm just staying positive. But yeah. I think I'm gonna start rooting for Russia in the games now. I like Russia. At some point I want to go to Moscow. But don't let that be the reason why you don't do Twitch or YouTube. I would actually, for you, I think you would do better with Twitch, like I am, just because you have the feedback instantly, instead of you're continuously pushing and pushing and pushing. I don't know, I've always liked Russia, but I think Twitch would be better for you especially. So when you do get a computer, Twitch. I also have a lot of family members that are part Russian. So, German and Russian. Family members, I say, they're not my blood relatives because of the adoption, so... No, that's why, like, you gotta do what I did and just hide your viewer account. Because, I mean, when you start streaming, I'll be there. So, that'll be the thing that you'll just have to deal with. You'll do the same thing you're doing with me, except it'll be in reverse. So it's not... I have 0 Russian blood, but some of my family members that are from my family that's not my blood family, they're part Russian. So I do know that. I mean, don't overthink the Twitch thing. Just like you helped me, I'll help you. Don't overstress over that. The hiding the viewer account is helpful, and just focusing on the game and then talking to you, just that's what you'll need to just keep your mind off of it, and I'll focus on making sure people are said hi. Yes, I know. Well, I'm reading it and then I'm talking to you and then letting you read it, so like until he starts talking I'm kind of just like chill. I think Hector is going to find sun kind of magic. I doubt they're going to have him be a sole human the entire game.
Crap. Come in, Belinda.
Huh? Are you sure you don't have any magic? How did you know it was me?
You want to train whenever you are upset. You and Ash are similar in that you find power comforting, though I suspect for different reasons.
If you say so. So what are we doing today, Teach? Shadow, light, or witchery? Or do you want to spar? Am I going to run laps?
Actually, I'd like to try to learn more about your other pools of power.
No. Oh, sure. Easy for you to say. You're all... Belinda, reach out wildly and then manipulate these magics that no one else has access to, let alone understands, except maybe Ash, who doesn't want to work with you because she's too busy saving the world, or whatever she thinks she's doing, and you need to squat here, focusing on wielding magic from parts of your body normally reserved for completely different functions, because I think magic types are tied to particular organs.
At least you're understanding the concept well enough.
I refuse to try my appendix again. I don't even know what an appendix is. Where do you want me to cast from today? My butt. What about my ear? I wonder if size matters for these things. Because, like, I'm not going to be as good of a butt mage anymore. And if you want an ear mage, you're better off with my brother. Hello?
Oh gosh dang it. Pause! Apparently it didn't like me. Problem with live streaming, stuff crashes sometimes. Whoops. Come on. Pop up back to the screen. There we go. Now I get to run through all that again.
Crap. Come in, Billy. You
So,
actually.
you or whatever, and you normally reserve because I hate magic. I refuse. Where do you want me to cast from today? Wonder if size matters. Hello?
Okay.
Oh, yes. No, I don't think there is such a thing as butt casting. Possibly intestinal, or stomach, but not one's actual buttocks. I would, however, like you to try channeling utilizing your heart.
Oh, neat. Going to do blood magic or something?
Blood magic?
I'm just trying to help come up with terminology. If I leave it up to you, there'll be physiological working and manipulation magic instead of transformation magic, which is a lot easier and better and straight to the point.
That's not an inaccurate name, though.
So try to channel using my heart.
That is correct.
Look, Heck, I don't know what I'm doing. I tried channeling from my heart to my heart, light and shadow. I even tried channeling through it. I'm feeling maybe something, but I don't know what it is, what to do with it, or if I'm just imagining it.
Good, we're progressing.
What? Heck, did you listen to anything I just said?
When trying those three methods, did any of them in particular cause you to feel that sensation more than the others?
I don't know, maybe?
I assume it was channeling through your heart. Am I correct?
Yeah, actually.
Did you feel a tingling sensation, like you were being tickled? Think carefully. Where did you sense that?
In my hands, I guess? Heck, I get you're pretty confident that you're already figuring this out, but I don't think I'm ready to spar with it yet.
Why exactly did you think we were going to spar? Again.
Yeah, this brings me back. Heck, this is... Whoa, light and shadow, Heck! What is your problem?
reaction. It doesn't seem to be reactionary magic.
What is it?
Hello, Root. Thank you for joining us. So she can control the weight of something?
Whoa, cool!
We must continue experimenting. Now,
Yeah, I know, Teach. Spiraling stars, that's so fucking nifty!
So she can control objects? Possibly?
Excessive mana draw exhaustion.
Oy. Need a different name for that.
This is a terrible place to sleep. Wake up, please. I don't feel comfortable carrying you somewhere. Oh, I don't like touching people.
Oh my god, Isaac! Why are you dragging around Belinda?
I'm not. I'm dragging a carpet. That she happens to be on.
That would be pretty funny to see.
The royal family used to be a lot bigger, and things like coaches aren't something that you just discard. A little maintenance and they'll last for generations.
I see. It's not the type of thing I ever really encountered where I'm from.
You mean the island?
Ah, yeah. Wasn't sure how far my reputation had spread.
Not far. I would doubt if even the majority of the nobility knew about the eccentricities of your past. I only know because I asked, and Prude told me. I would imagine most are not given such information so easily.
Probably for the best. What is that?
Oh! That would be my mark.
You
It's a tattoo.
got a tattoo instead of just wearing gloves?
If that's how you want to hide the effects of your training with Hector and that thing in the sword, then that's your business. I, for one, couldn't stand having to wear gloves all the time.
I never minded. I actually kinda like the whole armor getup. With a little bit of magic, I can even comfortably sleep in it. You're never defenseless if you do that.
If you're worried about assassins catching you in the night, You've already done something wrong.
Oh, I've most certainly already done quite a lot of things wrong. Too late to worry about that now. Good luck killing me in my sleep, though.
I would prefer not to try. I'll be far too busy trying to earn a little prestige.
What for? You've already got a cushy job as a court mage, and the position is a bit more permanent than it was as recently as a year ago. Don't tell me you're planning to leave our little corner of the world permanently.
No, I'm happy in Celeste.
Ah, it's reputation for reputation's sake then, eh?
So, made a head only a year after graduating, huh?
Indeed, it's rather unprecedented.
That's an understatement. You'll also be one of the few to hold the position without your pair at your side. It's relatively rare that someone who is unpaired should hold a position as a teacher as well.
Precedent went out the window with the discovery that there were more than 3 magics.
2.
Oh, 3. After all, I knew about witch magic long before anyone believed me.
You're right. That's so true.
Another reason why I'm just so very qualified to be ahead. I wonder if I should start hiring for teachers of the other forms of magic. Too bad Terra and Ash are busy. I can't even begin to think of how to find a tutor in the transformative arts.
You can't be serious.
Absolutely. Not right away, of course. I'll have to discuss it with the other head and convince them of the fact that the magics exist, with neither of us able to practice either form.
Sounds like you have a tall order ahead of you. Who is the other head, by the way?
The question of the hour. Who is the head?
Where is your coat? You look more like a drowned puppy than a respectable dog.
Sir, I don't.
I don't want to hear it. Get inside. Have the bloody butler answer the door. You look a fool out here, soaked to the bone, with clothes sticking to your nothing to highlight your unmentionables. I demand to see the court necromancer!
There's hardly a need for that. I'm right here.
Her. Interesting.
What is this I hear about you leaving?
I am entirely sure you already know the answer to that question, my beloved Lord Vicky.
His last name is Vicky, so he must be related to Belinda somehow.
Why do you think you have the right to abandon your station here? Disappear off to some backwater mountain?
Don't tell me she's the other head. Right?
The Backwater Mountain, as you call it, is the highest institute of...
Like the hells it is. It's at best a primary school for the magically inclined. We both know true advancements in magic come elsewhere. And an institution in a place with a bit more civilization would produce far better results than a mountain in the mudflats. You know, like the one I have poured a small fortune into building, with every intention of a particular pair acting as heads.
I get it. Your sister was unfairly slighted by the mountain. I was there, if you'll remember.
They have slighted you as well. I have heard that your pair will not be traveling with you.
Where did you hear that? You are not wrong on that account.
We both know that the advances Ivan has made with healing magic make him the premier paladin of our time, if not the premier mage.
Holy shit!
Tell me, Nissa, why would they bring you and not him? Who among your supposed colleagues do they think worthy enough to hold the seat across from yourself?
Your sister's pair.
Belinda's partner? You mean Elfnard?
If you think that's a brain teaser, you should know that the only reason I was chosen is because neither Hector Warlock nor his apprentice, your sister, accepted the position.
Yep. Totally.
It would appear that it will not be Cordale that becomes the new capital of magic, but the tiny city of a relatively unimportant kingdom called Celeste. Now, are you done with your little temper tantrum?
I am going with you.
What? No, you're not. The mountain is a place for mages, not...
Fine. Then I will travel with you to the mountain and continue onward towards Celeste from there.
I have a weird feeling about this guy. Well, how she described one of her brothers, it does make sense.
What do you expect to find, exactly?
I'm not entirely sure, but for starters, my sister.
Weird feeling about him.